Okay, these plants inside do not need to be watered. I'll water them before we go. As you take Kit outside, please give these plants a squirt of water each day. Just water them on the top and using the water bottle. And then here are Kit's bags, and we'll put some extra bags out for that too. Okay, these are my giant pumpkin. If you'll just make sure you water it each day or every other day, we'd be grateful. I'll water it today really well. If you can water it, and when you come out, just keep it growing because it takes a lot of water. I'll leave the hose hooked up to the bed so that you can just turn it on every other day. I'll water it really well. Even if you just hit it up on Tuesday and Thursday, it should be okay. I'll water these plants out here before we leave, and so you don't have to worry too much about watering them. But if you can water them on Tuesday and Thursday, you'll have to unhook the hose from the bed to water them, and then hook it back up when you finish, just to keep these guys water, to keep them from dying. It's not supposed to be that hot, so we should be okay. And then give these guys a water over here too, to keep them from watering. You can just do that on Tuesday and Thursday. It should be fun. And then I usually put some water in here for the critters, but you don't have to really worry about that either. Then over here is the bed, and just hook it up here, and you should be okay with just turning the water on and letting it go for an hour or so, or a half hour should be enough to water them. I would be very grateful if you could turn the sprinklers on. Make sure that you've picked up after Kit, and then what you want to do is just come over, and there's a little knob right there, see there, and just turn it on a little bit. Just give it a little turn, and it'll start to squirt out like that. But what'll happen is the sprinklers will come on. There you go. Just turn that little knob on, and the sprinklers will come on, and let them run for about 10 minutes, and then turn it back clockwise to turn it off, and then come over and turn this one on, and then this one will come on and run that one for 10 minutes. And try not to have the water squirting directly towards the valve itself, because sometimes it gets wet inside and it'll stick. If that happens, which it hasn't happened in years, but just once again, if you just have the water pointing away from the valve, it should be fine. Okay, and then turn it back clockwise, and then it'll go off after a few seconds. Over here on this side, we have the giant pumpkin, which I'll feed it before we go. And then the things over on this side. So I'll water everything really well today. But if you can just on Tuesday and Thursday, just come by with the water hose and just give everything a good watering. Just give it a good soaking all the way through. Just if you get most of the plants, I'll be grateful, just to keep them from dying. Usually takes about 10 minutes to give everything, just to take the water hose and just go through and water everything. But if you do that on Tuesday and Thursday, it should be fine.